Hi, in this video we are going to see how to integrate WANotifier with Zapier and trigger WhatsApp notifications from WANotifier when something happens on Zapier. So the first thing we do is we create a new notification on WANotifier. So I've entered the title here, select the notification type as transactional, select the trigger as API request to a webhook URL. Then let's select a random template. Okay, so the next thing is to save this. Now we'll copy this notification URL and go to Zapier. So in Zapier, I already have this trigger here. So this can be any trigger, like this can be your Facebook ad leads, this can be your Google Sheet integration when someone adds a new row that will trigger it, or the thousands of different integrations that Zapier provide. So the trigger can be any of that. Then we need to click on this plus sign to add action. Here I'll select webhooks by Zapier. Now in the event, select custom request, click on continue. The method would be post. Then in the URL field, you paste the URL that you copied earlier from here. And now you copy this whole data format. You scroll down and put it here. Now this data format would depend on the different variables that your template has. So if the template has more variables, you will see those variables here. If the template does not have any variable, it will not show the data here. So basically, whenever you're creating a new notification, you'll need to freshly copy this as this is generated as per your message template. Now going back, so here you can see body variables. So this is the variable that we are mapping here. So we can map this with, let's say, first name. Then in button variables, so we have two different buttons, as you can see here. Uh, so we can map that with, let's say, we can integrate the first, sorry, what that. So we can integrate, uh, we can map the button here. Also, if you'd like, you can enter the values manually here. Then we have WhatsApp number. So in WhatsApp number, we need to select a WhatsApp number. So just keep in mind that the number has to have a country code with this plus sign. So the number should be country code plus the actual number. Then you can map the first name with first name, last name with last name. Then we have attributes, so you can add custom attributes. So for example, let's make it city, state, and say website URL, and we can map that with the data that we are getting. So city, then website URL. So we can map the attributes like this. Just keep in mind that all the keys that you see here, the body variables, button variables, WhatsApp number, and all of this, you cannot change any of these. The only keys that you can change are the attribute keys that you can see here: city, state, website URL. You can even add more key value pairs here. List, we can keep it as let's say Zapier list. You can change this to anything that you would like. Then tags, again, you can add tags here. Then you have replace. So if you want the request to replace these two items, the lists and tags. So let's say earlier the contact was already there in your contact list, and its name was XYZ. You want to replace that with Zapier list, then you will keep the value as true. Otherwise, if you keep it as false, the same contact will be added to both the lists. So it will still remain in XYZ, and a new list will be created, and the contact will be added to that particular list. So that's how you can do all the mapping of the data. So let me close this now. The rest of it you don't need to change. So you can click on continue. After this, we can test this step. So for that, let's click on test step. So what this is doing is it is sending the trigger from here to the webhook on our website. And as you can see that it has successfully attempted sending message to this particular number. So if we come back here and reload this page, we'll be able to see that there was one attempt made to send the message. So this is how you can integrate Zapier with WANotifier. And yes, after this, you need to click on this publish button as well to save this particular Zap. So that's it for this video. If you have any doubts or any questions, feel free to reach out to us. We'll be happy to help. Thank you for watching this video. Have a nice day ahead. Bye bye.